to be done on Monday. On Friday of last week, we transferred our pictures onto white paper, and we'll get into that in just a moment. But the next thing we're going to do is we are going to prepare 4 pieces of paper with colored pastel, and this is chalk pastel. So I've got 3 of them done. All right, any color, it's up to you. I would like you to try different colors though. I don't want to see 3 blues and 1 yellow. So make them all different, and again, that's 4 of them. So what I'm going to do, you're going to get 4 pieces of this poster board. There's a shiny side, there's a dull side. We want to use the dull side for this. So you're going to take the chalk pastel and you are going to skim it across your paper. We do not want this to be a heavy dark layer of pastel, just a light layer. So I'm going to go across, and you will find when you do that you're going to get some paper, some pastel on your table, so just make sure you have some paper towel and you can sweep it up on there. The other thing you're going to do is take some paper towel and you're going to set this into the paper, because right now it's just sitting on top of the paper. So I'm going to take some paper towel and I'm just going to blend it, or better yet, what I'm doing is setting it in so it's more stable. This is also where we're going to get more pastel on the table. So again, we're going to clean it up when we're done. And you guys can grab some scratch paper, because what I would recommend is do all 4 of them, and each time you do one, get a piece of scratch paper and sweep this onto the scratch paper, just like I'm doing here. And then once you get all the powder on the scratch paper, you can just crinkle it up and throw it away. All right, so this is where you need to be on Monday, is you need to have 4 pieces of tagboard paper with a pastel layer, and it needs to be set into the paper. And if you get this far, then you can work on your color wheel. All right, so if you have your 4 pieces done and you are done with your color wheel, the next step is we are going to transfer our self-portrait onto this. And so what we're going to do is, one at a time, we'll take this line drawing print that we have and we will transfer it one at a time. So in order to do this, we're going to lay it over the top, take a piece of tape and tape it together. That way you can lift it up, move it, change it, whatever you need to do. But I'm going to go ahead and lay this down, tape it, and then you're going to take a ballpoint pen. And with this ballpoint pen, I'm going to trace over the lines with a rather heavy approach. That means I'm pushing down fairly hard. And the pen's nice because you can see where you left off. And so I'm going to stop it, pause. Okay, so I've gone all around the portrait. I went over all the lines with the ballpoint pen. And again, you can stop occasionally and see if it's actually transferring. It's a little tricky to see on the camera, but if I hold it up at an angle, will we see it? I can see a little bit of a line right here. And again, that is the goal, to produce the image with indents. And so you want to do this on all 4 pieces. And I'm going to just repeat here real quick. If you need to work on your color wheel, you need to get all 4 of these with a layer of pastel, but you do not need to transfer your image today. All right, if you do get done with your color wheel, then you can take this, you can transfer it 1 piece at a time and go over it again with a ballpoint pen, and that's all the further you need to get for Monday.